Welcome, Pisces and Pisces cross watchers, to your mini weekly love reading. Of course, happy New Year's. I do apologize that these are coming out late today, guys, but they are still coming out on Sunday. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands reversed. Those came out together as your first two cards. Pisces, this might sound strange, but I feel like you're in this Eight of Swords energy, but it doesn't feel like you are actually allowing yourself to be held back. I feel like it's almost like you know that you were there, and I feel like those thoughts aren't holding you back anymore. It just feels like you may have isolated yourself. I want to say, like, to get a little bit of peace and quiet. It's almost like you might be putting Pisces. This might be a specific read, so I'm going to say that right now. Are you purposefully acting like you have a lot going on because you actually just kind of want to be alone? And not alone in like alone, but more you just kind of don't want a whole bunch of mess. You know what I mean? So the Nine of Wands, when it's upright, it usually talks about kind of a wounded warrior energy. And I feel like I'm going to just, what's the situation between Pisces and this person? Oh, all right. So we have the Magician and the Ten of Wands. Pisces, I feel like this person seems to want a genuine connection. I feel like they may be somebody that keeps their true intentions pretty close to the chest. But I feel like it feels like there's something here. It feels like there's something on their end. I feel like they may feel somehow almost guided towards you. And I feel like they may have, or maybe this week, they're going to kind of like make contact, if you will. It feels like either they are coming out of a time or they are maybe in a bit of a time where it feels like there may be other areas of their life that are in turmoil. There may be other areas of their life that are really, really hard. And I feel like they may be somebody that tries to pretend that everything's fine. It's like they don't want to put that on you, so they just kind of keep it to themselves. And I feel like you may say that there's a lot more to this person. I feel like they have a lot to offer you. And it feels like they're trying to get rid of something and cut it off and kind of almost want to say it's like they're just trying to get it tied up and move away from it. What does Pisces need to know? What are this person's intentions? What can Pisces expect this week? Sun came out. So we have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Six of Wands and the King of Swords. I'm just going to make sure you can see everything. Pisces, I feel like there may be times where you feel that this person is a little bit of a show-off. I feel like you may not give this person enough credit. They might be a little bit cocky, a little bit arrogant, a little bit, they think they're God's gift to the gender that they're interested in. You know what I mean? And I feel like that may be part of what's driving you into this energy of like, oh no, I just got a lot on my mind. And it feels like this person's approach may be crap, but it does feels like they feel guided towards you. Hold on for a second. And so it's like, here's this person that's feeling guided towards you, that's trying to, you know, they're not trying to be intrusive about it, but they are trying to get your attention, not in a splashy way like the Scorpio read, but definitely in wanting your attention. And I feel like, and then there's this King of Swords who's acting like a total ass. I feel like there's two people here. There's one that seems to have genuine interest in getting to know you, and it's like that's the kind of person that would want to be there for you. They seem to understand the light and the dark quite well, and they just kind of want to be here. They seem like a really good person. And then it feels like there's this King of Swords over here that's kind of an ass. I don't know how else to say it. They just seem to be somebody that it's almost like they're kind of a little bit haughty at I feel like I don't like that. Like, oh, I hate this. I hate it when people do this. So I'm sorry to put my stuff in there. I'll shut up. I feel like this King of Swords might come in and try to make fun of the Magician and put them down and be crappy towards them. And just, it's like they're trying to knock this person down in your eyes. And I feel like that may be, it just feels like the whole thing, I feel like the whole thing feels messy. There is a message here, Pisces, that this Magician person does really have a good heart. They do seem to be somebody that is quite genuine. I do feel like there's something that they are holding back from you, that it feels like they're trying to start something new with you before they've completely closed out a cycle. I feel like for them the cycle is over. They're just dealing with the residual. It may not be the actual situation, but it's almost like this person and their spouse have like they've separated. They're living in separate homes, separate states, separate countries, and the divorce has been initiated, and they're both in a place where the divorce is going to happen. So it's not like either of them, there's any chance of them getting back together, but detangling your lives from another person, especially in a legal sense, can be an arduous process, right? So it's like they're just kind of, they're trying to get that done. They just want it over and done with so that they can move on with their life. And I feel like they're in a place where they're kind of done waiting for it. So they're going to try to start taking steps forward for new beginnings for themselves while that's sorting itself out. And I feel like here's this King of Swords who just kind of wants to cut this person down. I feel like they might try to, maybe they're in a position of power or something like that, and they're trying to kind of cut this one down. And I feel like they might be underestimating this Magician character. I feel like the Magician actually will have some pretty, it's like they seem to be able, which is surprising for the King of Swords, I feel like they seem to be able to outwit or outsmart the King of Swords, because the King of Swords is doing it for a crap reason, and that is becomes obvious because, you know, you can only be a nice fake person for so long. But I feel like because the Magician has a good heart and they're actually there to do good, they seem to come up with some responses that are so much more genuine than this one. And it's like they seem to inadvertently put this one on the spot, but it's not inadvertent. They're smarter than they let on. Anyway, that's what I have for you today, Pisces. If this reading resonated, I hope it was helpful and brought you some clarity. Much love. Bye.